Hey there, hope everybody is well. We're going to check in, get some messages for our highest and greatest good. Let's call on our angels, saints, ancestors, and spirit guides into our energy. All right, we're sharing love. So it is and so it will be. We're going to use the Oracle of the Angels first, and then we'll use the Tarot deck. So let's get the messages for today. Truth. It's number 13. It breaks down to a 4. Okay. Heaven's Door. And then here's the Truth card. Look at how beautiful. Wow. Okay, let's get one more. Look at the Eternal Light of Love. Look at how beautiful this is. See all the zodiacs and all the cycles and wow, look at that. It's like we are truly one. Beautiful. Beautiful. Here and now. Oh, okay, I look forward to getting a few messages regarding these. Okay. Let's see. So the truth is you may find yourself facing a situation in which it is difficult to determine the real truth of the matter and the best way forward. Instead of relying on your rational mind to work it out logically, try going within. Sit quietly in meditation, even if it's only for a few minutes a day, and you'll see the answers to the puzzle revealed, perhaps when you least expect it. Wow, so there might be something that you're having to go within in order to navigate instead of using your logic. Okay, so if you need help with that, let me know. All right, 27 talks about Heaven's Door. If you've been anxiously waiting for a door to open, it helps if I put my glasses on. Hi, glasses. How are you doing? If you've been anxiously waiting for a door to open with the promise of a new opportunity, the time is drawing near. Trust in divine timing. The door will open at the perfect time, and you'll see exactly why it was worth the wait. In the meantime, hold to your faith. The reward is imminent. Oh, wow. So it's like, look at opening, when one door closes, another opens. Okay, and this one is what you've been waiting for. Okay, let's see, number 4 talks about the here and now. You spend a lot of time dwelling on events in your past and worrying about how the future may unfold. This card serves as a reminder that only moment that counts is now. So return your focus to the present moment and be mindful of letting your thoughts drift away into the past or the future. Be conscious of your thoughts as they create your reality in every now moment. Wow. I want to read the Eternal Light of Love. It's on the bottom of the deck. It's just beautiful. The eternal light of love permeates everything in existence and fills every atom of our being. This means light and love are always present in every situation, regardless of whether we can perceive it or not. There is love and even a hidden blessing within a current situation. Trust all that is occurring is for your highest and greatest good, and look beyond the surface and appearance of things. Wow. That's excellent. All right, so let's get some cards here about this. I'll break it down for you. Okay, the first one we're going to do is truth. You can't really see that, can you? Here we go. Let's get some cards on truth. Reverse. Okay. And then we have the Devil clarifying the 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, let's get one more card. Okay, is this in reverse? Yeah. Upright, up, upright, 8 of Cups. Fascinating. This took a lot of confidence, strength, patience, like playing the long game kind of energy. All right, so you might have dealt with something that, or might have to deal with something that isn't quite on the up and up. Or maybe you had to choose yourself in a situation because it wasn't in alignment for you. Like putting energy and working amongst this kind of team or work or collaboration or commitment you know, was not providing any growth and development. And so there's a need, or will be a need, or was a need to move on and choose things that were more in alignment with your desires, your hopes and dreams. And it may be difficult to leave behind because, you know, there's a lot here. 8 is a lot. And so I'm getting like this could be people, places, things. So you could be leaving a job that is no longer a vibrational match for you. This could be representing emotional relationships with people and maybe them coming against you to prevent you, or in envy or jealousy, because I do have the green here and it's in reverse. So I'm getting a bit of envy, jealousy here, maybe a workplace. So there could be a need to think of other options, but I'm getting like there is something that's coming in for you that is going to help you on this path that you're on. So let's get more on the heaven's door. The Judgment. Yeah, and then we have the Queen of Swords. This is like freeing yourself, cutting the cords of the past, no longer settling for less than, right? It's kind of like planting new seeds and watching them harvest and having clear direction and insight on what doors are for you and which aren't, and making sure that we're making wise investments, right? We're not holding on to things of the past either. Clearly letting things go. Okay. See anything else with that? I feel like you have made some decisive decisions too, like strong intuition here. I feel like you're no longer feeling trapped, right, and stuck in what you may have had to experience in order for this realignment. There's this awakening that's also happened, and so you're making wiser investments as a result of your awareness. All right, I feel like there is this vitality, positivity, and optimism about you. You're very special. You're very unique, and it's like instead of hiding that, now you embrace it. There's a bit of that, and maybe you felt like you might have been in like some sort of having to dim your light to fit into this construct here, this cage. I feel like you no longer subscribe to that. It's like you've kind of paved your own path here. And it's one of light. It's one of divine birthright, okay? So this is like a destined path and journey. And it's like you had to experience what you experienced in order to get there. So it's like understanding that there's a process here playing out, and you're here to trust the process, or you're being guided to trust the process. And don't worry so much about the past and be in the moment, because there is something coming in that is going to help you really enjoy life and appreciate all the wonderful things that you currently are able to see, do, feel, eat, see, you know, like all of the things. 9 of Cups is like wishes and dreams coming true. And I feel like this could very much be a dream come true coming in. Yeah, look at, and then I have the Star card. Yeah, wishes and dreams coming true. All right, so I feel like you already like have a knowing about this. I'm also getting people are going to watch you in some way. I feel like, you know, you're definitely embracing this new version of you. New opportunities. Healing even. I feel like this is like a new revitalized version of you. Page energy. Yeah, I'm getting like you might be able to travel more, experience more things in life with whatever opportunity or door is being opened for you. It's heaven's door. So I'm getting like maybe you're going to be working for God in some way, or for heaven or the universe, or something you're meant to contribute to or create or speak about, talk about, or say, like your story. Excuse me. you might share inspiration. You might be someone who's been through a lot, yet you're able to share the experiences and see the positive things, right? And not focusing on the negative things. I feel like you're going to be living a very beautiful life. One that you've created. One that you are, look at Ace of Pentacles, the World. Yeah, I feel like this is what maybe you don't see coming, is that this opportunity is going to change your life. And you are walking through that threshold, right, into a new timeline, a new existence, a new reality. So right now, just be in the moment, because things are about to change big for you. Wow, very big. Beautiful, I love that. Let's see what else we get. Okay, we got our rose. We're all situated over here. Let's pull another deck. Although I love this deck. But what else? Let's get a couple cards for truth. I feel like you had to trust your faith. And it's like you knew the truth, regardless if the truth was truly revealed in a traditional sense. I'm getting that this is something that you may have had to battle quite a bit. Maybe this like lesson repeated itself multiple times through multiple people is what I'm getting. Okay, there might have been a commitment here that had to get broken because someone lacked integrity, morality, and they were a liar. This is someone who was deceived themselves, and therefore they deceived. They could be going through a tower moment, or this was a tower moment. It created a massive ending here, an ego death. Ego death is present. We have ancestors have been helping you through this process. You're about to receive unexpected income. Okay? Unexpected income. Ace of Pentacles. We also have the Page of Pentacles. Okay? So there's unexpected income coming in here. I'm getting like pray more like it's your job. I'm getting your abilities are strong at this moment. You may receive a lot of messages through thoughts, words, actions, and dreams. Visions. You're divinely protected, and what you're here to do is protected. You work with the angelic realm. You may resonate with being of that vibration, right? Light worker, empath, healer. Could be an earth angel energy here. Working on a common mission. There are addictions. There are things that are going on, or this is what you've healed from, right? That might have been repeating as a result of some childhood trauma. So you may have healed through this process of codependency. There is a divine masculine that's very high vibrational, emperor energy waiting for you, or this could be you. Okay, you might be calling in this energy. Okay, we have some energy here. Water sign that is experiencing some sort of spiritual disease or STD. Okay, you have released karmic debt through these lessons. You are receiving all kinds of signs, symbols, synchronicities, triple numbers, and messages in nature. So you are constantly seeing things through your third eye here. Okay, thank you. We have fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag energy present. We also have spiritual gifts, intuition, vision, and dreams. So this could be this Aries here, the divine masculine. The Emperor is an Aries. And so I'm getting like they may as well have very strong abilities. They may watch you from time to time, whether you know this or not. There are karmic family members involved. Not in the future, but in the past. Look at I'm like, this emperor has karmic family members involved? And like, no, this is from the past. Okay. That's funny. You know, I was going to ask that, huh? Like, what? Look at, there's some sort of contract coming your way. Just make sure you have a third party look at it before signing. Okay, I want to make sure that everything's favorable for you. And don't always take the first offer. Negotiate. Marriage, divine love here. There's a new contract coming in, and it's this, as well as an opportunity. Look at abundance, stability, security, success, blessings. Wow. Oh, oops, what's this? Happiness, joy, and emotional fulfillment. That's that 9 of Cups. These wishes and dreams be coming on. They be coming. Someone's experiencing the dark night of the soul. Okay, I'm getting there is a twin flame soulmate on the way. You're being prepared for this, or you are prepared. We have let go of the past, pain, anger, resentment, and any bitterness. All right, your past loved ones visit you while you sleep. You may feel protection. You may feel an increase of energy around you while you're in your sleep state as you wake up. I feel like they're protecting you from a false feminine that's low vibrational that continues to send you low vibe energy. They lack integrity and morals. Right? You are the divine feminine. Okay, you are high vibrational Empress energy. Nothing they can do can affect you. They're dealing with their own legal issues when it comes to violating the law, whether it's spiritual law or the law of man. They're being held accountable for this. I feel like they're doing all of this because there's some, or they're not doing all this because, but I would say that there's some sort of like concern that someone wants to get back or reconcile. Okay, I feel like there is a loss of job here for this energy, or whoever's connected to this energy. Okay. This person might have been a player. Okay, you have victory over the situation. It's like the trader had, it's like sometimes when you have a mole, right? You have to flush out the mole, flush out the rat. So I feel like the rat was flushed out and they're no longer in your camp. Okay, and you have victory now. All right, they're sleeping with the enemy, and through this process, you have released this. Yeah, there's a lot of deception, betrayal. They're a liar. Liar, liar, pants on fire. There could be a fire sign. Okay, there's a lot of third-party energy here, so they could be cheating on this person that you were dealing with now, and so they're getting a little bit of a taste of their own medicine at this point. But confirmation, like you were dealing with outside influences when it comes to whatever contract you had with these people in the past. Yeah, I feel like their dirty little secrets are being exposed and they're coming to light. This is really why it's important you focus on the here and now. Okay, the energy, the frequency shifts. They're working with others to take down somebody. Okay, they're trying to create some sort of disruption, blockage even. All right, they're going to experience karma for messing with you. Okay, continue your spiritual hygiene. Okay, make a wish because it's coming. All right. I feel like they're receiving karma because they worked with their friends and they did death rituals and they prayed for your ending. Okay, so if they wonder why they're being affected, that's why. And then they watch to see what's going on. So it's like they're still trying to remain connected. Okay, there is divine justice and universal law playing out regarding this whole thing. All right, so I feel like, you know, they may have like done like a coordinated effort with friends to stalk you online, to block you, to create some sort of disharmony, something immoral that lacked integrity, might have even been fraudulent, may have violated law. and they're being held accountable for this in a court of law, whether it's physical or spiritual. Okay, so, and this is also like the third party's involved in this as well. So it could be the third party that's going down for this. Okay, you might be taking a trip or taking a break. You pick. It's like disconnecting. Yeah, look at, there's a fall of a masculine here. Okay, false masculine, low vibration. Like there's a fall from grace here. Whoever thought this person was the end all be all, I think they're the ones that thought that they were the end all be all. I'm getting, their mask is falling off here. I have that they may try to communicate through music. So, you know, just be mindful of the stations and songs you're listening to. I'm getting there is health issues going on and spiritual sickness. So that would be psychic attacks. Okay, we have Earth Angel coming out officially. Yeah, so they're receiving what they put out. They're a spiritual hater. Okay, so if you're not doing something right, you know what I mean? Like, here's your confirmation, you're doing something right, okay? Otherwise, you know, but they're going to experience their own difficult lessons when it comes to this. Hopefully, you know, they'll understand. Believing in miracles, because it's soon going to happen in your life. That is super exciting. And I feel like take the opportunity, take the risk. You're worth it. You're worth the investment. Okay, you're worth the opportunity. All right, someone is dealing with some prison, physical or spiritual. Someone could be going to jail, paying large fines. The end is here and now. So massive endings happening here for those who came against this type of energy. Okay, toxic workspace is going on here. We did pick up that earlier. So you may be moved in a new direction. God's wrath and judgment here. Yeah, earth sign. So we have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have a light worker, healer, empath. Okay, so legal issues is coming out officially. We have you're worth it, I am statements. Okay, knowing your worth, knowing your value, remaining connected, meditating and spending time in nature. Very important. Guided towards your destined path and purpose. Keep doing what you're doing, okay? This was part of your mission, this experience. And it puts you right in the position that you needed to be in. And that is where you hold this gratitude because of what it took for you to get here. This journey wasn't easy, and you don't take anything for granted. You may identify with being a black sheep or an outcast, but now you accept that as if it's a badge of honor. Yeah, you're dealing with fake energy here. All of these people don't know who they are, so they're followers. They're learning karmic lessons with one another now, right? Especially if they're putting out negative energy. Okay, it's returning back. So it's like black magic, spell work, negative energy. That will continue to happen as long as they are connected with one another. Okay, they will continue to experience their own wrath. New job or careers coming, maybe even a relocation or a move. Okay, keep this to yourself, because this party here, this third party group, doesn't want anything happening to you that is successful or beneficial in any kind of way. Make sure we're redirecting our thoughts to something positive. Okay, so it's like whatever they send your way, you're going to flip it, twist it, and use it. Okay, we don't waste energy here. Okay, there's that black sheep. There's that outcast. Okay, it's like there's this narrative about making you the bad guy, right? There's this narrative making you out to be the bad guy. Slander, spreading lies, and a hater, right? I feel like people are seeing who truly was doing what, right? I feel like there's no hiding from this. You went through an awakening, an ascension, all right? Confirmation of that. You want anything else here? Yeah, okay. Look at toxic workspace. Yeah, there's a new opportunity coming in, and you're going to take the risk because you're getting out of this toxic workspace. This is like low vibrational. This is more in alignment with your vibration and your frequency. Okay, so let's say, look at, of course, look at empath, narcissist, dynamic. What else do we have? Manifest the life you desire. And then we have air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Wow. Yeah, so you look at angels are with you and they protect you. A new home. And then someone is dealing with a gold digger. Okay, so someone is under the reality now that there was a gold digger, right? So maybe the person who you dealt with was a gold digger and was motivated by money and greed. They ended up attracting somebody just like them. Someone evil, cold, and narcissistic, just like them. Okay? So this is quite a pair. And so they are learning the karmic lessons in this connection. Okay, so you don't need to be involved in that karmic relationship. I feel like they're fighting. Like cats are fighting. I'm getting this energy is fighting. I feel like there's a lot of disharmony going on at each other's throats, a lot of bickering, right? One of them is trying to get control of the other one. It's just like a lot of their arguments are about jealousy, envy, collective. You're somehow on the thoughts, even though you're not involved in their day-to-day. I feel like you're constantly taking up space, right? It's like they don't have anything else really in common, right? It's kind of like you were what was in common. And now that you don't give a shit, what's there to talk about? Nothing they're doing is making a difference in your life. So it's like wasted energy. And now they're seeing that like you're doing far better. And they're like, shit, how is this person doing better after all of the investments I've made to ruin their life? And they're watching you succeed. And it's driving them nuts because they banked on themselves succeeding off of your pain and your suffering. Well, guess what? That shit got flipped around. It's like a backflip, okay? Backflip, right? It's helped you to release karmic debt, and that is why it served an amazing purpose, and you are grateful for that experience. All right, so that is that. Any last messages? Let's see. Ooh, baby. Mirroring energy, really. Okay. Tell us more, tell us more. Oh, karmic partner, past life issue, release, move on, trust, and let go. And your angels have your back. All right. This was a karmic lesson. You have maybe some grounding to do, some earthing to do, or maybe you're meant to connect with a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or you could be the earth sign. Let's see. All right. I feel like they could be at a distance from you. I feel like the past has nothing new to say. They're still in their betrayal, deceptive energy, and they're currently getting caught up. So whatever they were trying to get away with before, they're not getting away with shit. Okay. What else do I need to know? Yeah, change is coming whether you like it or not. So they're being forced to, there's going to be a tower that comes in that is going to be a reckoning. All right, karmic lessons learned. All right. Then we have regret, missing you because they self-sabotage. This is a pattern for them. There's like this failure to commit, failure to launch. Okay. Leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Yeah, look at, because they ended up going straight to somebody who's just like them. All right. So they got exactly what they deserved, and now they regret. Now they realize, like, wow, that person would have never done that to me. Right? You might have been an older version, but still you wouldn't have gone to this degree to, you know, destruction, the lies, the masks, the facade. Red hair might be significant. Blue eyes might be significant. Okay, third party. All right, so this could be multiple things, but it just confirms like some of the other stuff that we've been picking up on, right? Third party. All right, lies, secrets. So they very much could have, this energy could have put them in a third party, or vice versa. I'm not sure, masculine or feminine, I don't think it really matters. Leaving on a jet plane, don't know when I'll be back again. All right, there's some sort of reconciliation here. Somebody wants to come back together, or there's something coming back together here. Let's see what this is about. What's this coming together? I'm just gonna put these up here. Yes. I know we're gonna get this money. Okay. Someone might want to reconcile after being with a third party and realizing like it wasn't all that it was cracked up to be. I'm getting like you are no longer the same person and have a different perspective on things, and you see that there's inner childhood wounds here, and that it's very complicated and they're confused. Maybe looking at things with rose-colored glasses at this time. Maybe someone's gained a bit of perspective on this situation here as a result of their experiences. There is this obsession energy. They're stalking your social media accounts or have fake accounts. Okay. That was that Page of Swords we saw earlier. It's like they're looking up information on you to see what they can find because they're not happy in their current situation. They chose somebody who's just like them. Okay? That's them. Betrayal, deception, lies, getting caught up. And then here's their counterpart. Okay? Doing the exact same thing they're doing, but they don't like it done to them. Okay? So it's like two peas in a pod over here. All right. Yeah, I feel like they're trying to think now about what options they have. It could be drinking. It could be isolating. Look at jealousy, watching, green-eyed monster. Check it. Look at this. Come on now. You know, if you're jealous of of someone who you're in a relationship with, please leave. That's not love. That is not love. Okay, so if you're dealing with somebody who's insecure of your success or anything like that, then please leave. That is not a healthy, balanced relationship. All right. I feel like there is this desiring, this connection. They're missing the connection. They're longing to be with you. Okay, they see that you are celebrating without them. And this bothers them. This bothers them because they chose lust over love. What they had was pure, but they traded it in. They're learning a very difficult lesson at this time. There's emotional passion, lust, physical passion here. I feel like that's what they're longing for because that's love to them. They see that you are better off. They see that you have good karma and that you have good favor and karmic balance and you're receiving gifts. And they are realizing that they fell for the dog and pony show. Okay, they realize now, like, you're the one that they had happiness with. And this was just passion. They're learning the difference now. Or there's some sort of realization of it. Okay. What do you want? Okay. They want the forgiveness one. Yeah, I feel like they may be coming to the realization that, you know, they may want some sort of forgiveness or grace. Maybe the regret is really getting to them. And they may think if they can approach you and you can forgive them, then they may have another option or opportunity to get back into your energy. But I feel like you've learned the lessons and you're not interested. So you wouldn't be entertaining any energy coming back from the past that wants to reconcile, because you have self-worth and self-love. And you deserve more than just being someone's temptation, right? Let them, you know, seek out their desires, okay? I feel like you left this person to their own vices and now they don't like it. It's like, you know, maybe someone else is seeking others as a result to their temptations and desires, and finances and money very much could be what's on the menu. So maybe somebody that they were dealing with, this third party, has been doing things for money, and maybe they're feeling a bit left out. There's a bit of feeling, yeah, look at breakup, runner, time apart. Something about finances. I'm getting like maybe somebody portrayed like they had finances and come to find out they don't. Or maybe someone promised someone money for something in exchange for something else. I'm getting like some secrets are being revealed here. And it's like this third party is about to out somebody. All right. And it's almost like, you know, this person's worst fear is these facts, these secrets coming to light. Okay, kitty cat, 1 second. Look at frequency. Raise your frequency. You receive messages, okay? Vibrationally, right? Frequency wise. Intuition and meditation, okay? Yes, baby, you wanna go out? Come on. Look at you. Go ahead. Okay. Surround yourself with people who you can trust. All right. Look at leaving on a jet plane. Don't know if I'll be back again. Lessons and blessings. Look at, of course, the narcissist does not want you to have any kind of joy, happiness, or abundance in your life, because they are dark and miserable. And dark and miserable vibrations and frequencies love for others around them to be just as dark and miserable. Misery loves company. And you left this company a long time ago. It's like that fish started to smell. You got rid of the stinky fish. All right. So it's the narcissist spying with their little harem, if you will. All right. There's healing needed in the situation. You recognize that this energy is not something that you're able to provide any kind of help or healing to. That's something that they're responsible for doing. You might have learned that as a lesson, a karmic lesson. All right, this energy only triangulates and puts people in competition because they are insecure. They might like group sex or sex with multiple genders, or maybe they're like not, I don't know. Yeah, look at secrets. Holding back, settling for less than. Happiness, joy, emotional fulfillment. Okay? Like, this person, you know, they don't know if they're coming or going. All right, look at confused on how to move forward, conflict. And then, oh, now they want to send a message like, come on now. What's this one? Yeah, look at, now they want to offer loyalty. Shit, this person doesn't have a loyal bone in their body. All right? Not a loyal bone in their body. Earth sign energy. So you could be, I was picking up on like an earth sign might be coming forward with a love offer. You might receive a message. You've already shut down the past. You're not taking on any new hitchhikers. You know how when you walk in like a field or grass, there's those little spurs and They end up attaching to your pants or your socks or your laces. I feel like that's this energy. They're like a energy hitchhiker. And I feel like they're not allowed on this flight and you left them behind and you're not looking back. And they don't like being put in competition. I feel like maybe now they're feeling like they're in competition. I feel like, you know, don't worry about this past energy. Like, trust your guides and relax. You have new love coming in and it's worth celebrating. So get excited. Get very excited, okay? You're gonna have all kinds of beautiful new experiences and celebrating life and all the amazing milestones. There's a full new chapter ahead for you. So it's like, be happy in the moment, for things are going to change for the better for you. Have faith and trust your guides. And I will see you guys on the next reading. Love you. Bye.